study of Catania. Instead of telling anecdotes, Alessandro Pluchino, Andrea Rapisarda and Cesar Garofalo, in their article The Peter Principle Revisited, a computational study, preferred to try a different way of tackling the model in reality. They used a computer simulation of the evolution of the pyramid structure by varying the hypotheses of promotion. Their article revealed astonishing findings, earning them an Ig Nobel Prize in Economics, a parody of the Nobel Prize that rewards the most unusual research. However, their study is nevertheless very serious, and the bizarre nature of the results reinforces the thinking and humorous hypotheses developed by Peter. Definition of a fictitious organization. Therefore, they created, on a computer program, using NetLogo, a programming language specifically designed for conducive multi-agent simulation to test different aspects of game theory, a fictitious organization made up of 6 hierarchical levels, containing 81, 41, 21, 11, 5 and 1 agents respectively. Each agent is characterized by an age ranging from 18 to 60 and a skill level from 1 to 10. At the beginning of the simulation, ages and skills levels are randomly determined on the basis of the statistical distribution described above. Normal statistical distribution. A statistical distribution gives a strong probability of near-average results, arbitrarily set to 0 on the chart, and an increasingly low probability as we try to get a result that moves away from the top or the bottom. This is considered to be the form of chance that best describes the reality of large samples and, by definition, we find far more average events than exceptional events. Simulation. Once the initial situation is established, the simulation can begin. In each round of the game, the age of the agents is increased. Each agent who reaches 60 disappears and the gaps are filled by promoting agents from the lower levels. The gaps in the lowest level are filled by adding new agents whose ages and skills are determined randomly. When an agent changes level, his competence also changes according to the 2 tested hypotheses. The Peter hypothesis. The new level of competence is completely random. The common sense hypothesis. The new level of competence shows a maximum 10% increase or decrease compared with the previous level. In both cases, it is necessary to measure the overall performance of the system, which corresponds to the average performance of all levels. Note that the more an employee climbs the ladder, the more his individual performance should increase. Naturally, the question facing researchers is the same one that faces any manager: who should be promoted? For each hypothesis, the researchers tested 3 types of promotion: promoting the best employee, promoting the most incompetent employee, promoting a randomly selected employee. Results. Very quickly, the performance of the system reached a point of equilibrium. Under the common sense hypothesis, there is no real surprise. A good overall performance is achieved when the best people are promoted and a poor overall performance when incompetent people are promoted. Random promotion does not have a major impact on overall performance. On the other hand, if we look at the Peter hypothesis, a surprising conclusion, which is the opposite of that found by the Ig Nobel-winning Italian researchers, is clear: we must promote the incompetent employees. Indeed, if you move a poor worker to a higher level, there is a good chance he will be replaced by someone better than him, the majority of agents being average. In addition to this, the performance of the poor workers will be replayed, randomly drawn again, through his reassignment, with a good chance of getting an average result once again. And if the chance results in a bad outcome, he will still proceed to the next round. Thus, promoting the most incompetent employees is the logical conclusion in the Peter hypothesis. Then, as is the case of the common sense hypothesis, chance remains neutral. As for the promotion of the best employees, it works exactly as Peter described: it propels everyone to their level of incompetence, making the overall performance defective. Conclusion. Therefore, Either Peter is right and we can only advise managers to promote the worst employees, or we accept that competence at a higher level is a simple variation of competence at lower levels and promoting the best workers remains the preferred solution.